Here we are, folks. Happy 1,000 episodes, or 1,000 matches, I should say. Yeah, it's good to be back. Well, you heard it here, everybody. Happy 1,000. What's up, Tube? It's AzureBlaziken. And we definitely are happy to celebrate 1,000 Mugen matches on this channel. On this old series, actually, surprisingly. I'm still alive and well. But yes, we are getting started. This has been a crazy schedule that I'm going through right now. But it's June 1st, and that means it's AB Mugen's ECW celebrates 1,000 match, and it's also celebrates AB Mugen celebrates 11th birthday. So, man, it's going so fast though. Crazy enough. But happy to hear everybody else is still doing well. It's been a big drop off since the last time we did any ECW commentary or ECW matches lately. But it has been a while. I want to say thank you so much again. I know you guys have been still out there. Anyone who's still with us for 11 years, I want to thank you guys so much again. Just bring my message, of course, to everybody else. And now I'm back at the commentary desk as I'm back in the commentary booth again for the Land of Extreme. For this one night only, of course, it is indeed our one night stand event. It's back. For those who haven't seen last year's pay-per-view from last year's event, or how you want to call it, go check it out. There'll probably be some links in the description below. So please go check them out. Definitely an awesome way to hopefully see how one night stand approaches. Basically, it is a ECW pay-per-view. Almost every year we have the one night stand pay-per-view event. Always one of the most bigger events of the year. I'm not gonna do anything too special this year. It is a celebration. Just maybe a tribute show of the 1,000 matches. Plus, it is our season finale, which this shit should have ended like what, January. So we were like really behind, but we're putting all eggs in one basket and making it into one big show. Well, I guess really it's probably a smaller show, but you have a lot of moments, of course, included. So maybe have about like 10 extreme moments on the board here. So of course, how can you forget about the match of the decade, best extreme moment, the best debut for this series. And of course, you got the best moment. Of course, I think we all know which moment we talked about before, but I'm sure you guys probably figure it out once this event starts off. June 1st to the 4th, of course, there's the big old weekend, the big one night stand weekend event. It's on a Thursday event, and I cannot wait. This should be a pretty exciting show, especially a lot of really interesting matches. A big four-way dance. Shadow, Scorpion, Leon, or Real Police Dude making his first appearance. It's really nice to see him making his first one. And Ganondorf in a surprise. Also, shout out to Extreme Saturday, by the way. The build for Extreme Saturday has been interesting, too. I want to mention that also. So, for those people who haven't seen Extreme Saturday, it has been mostly ECW's mostly backup show. It's probably going to be moving forward. And there's a lot of trades I've seen, and there's a lot of people have been traded from that trade deadline that we had back in February. Of course, that's also been responses from all the trades, and I see some familiar faces on the board, on the roster here. It also brings up to how much there's been a lot of work with all the rosters. This me coming from Raw, see how much we have grown so much over the years, and especially with this channel still kind of growing to this day. And 11 years later, we're still trying to make things interesting for you guys to see, you the fans, of course, who definitely has been supporting us ever since the series began, from match 1 to 1,000, or from what to up to 999. It's been a crazy few years. 11 years has not been enough. Hopefully we're still gonna keep going with this series, but there's gonna be some drop offs and changes with the board of directors on my ass, and Matt's ass, and Chun-Li's ass, saying that it's going to be basically going to have the series of this series actually we're moving forward into Raw. Therefore, this is probably the last appearance of this show. But however, Extreme Saturday will be able to capture the ECW stuff from there on Saturdays now moving forward. But now for Mondays, of course, once we get back to August, when I get back to Raw on Monday, it's still like vacation time. But I here to celebrate this one night event. Be pretty damn awesome. Cannot wait. But anyways, getting over big old fatal 4-way matchup. They got this tag team street fight. Billy and Jimmy, the $1 Million Ring. It's been a pretty crucial rivalry. I've seen it in my notes so far. It's been insane. This insane lumberjack rivalry between both teams off camera. A lot of beef off camera. That's maybe backstage beef. But Irie, of course, winning her number one contendership in that six-pack challenge next Extreme Saturday. She gets her chance against Kenen-Shi for the women's title. And how about Kenen-Shi, though? 1,000 plus days as ECW Women's Champ. That is definitely one of the most dominant title reigns we'd see in this channel's history. And it has been a crazy run for this young lady. How great. 1,000 days as Kenen-Shi. I think her record passed around around November of last year. So yeah, it's been a very long. It's been months, years I should say, with the Kenen-Shi still won that women's title around her waist, and Irie could take it away from her. So that's two Hall of Famers. You got two epic Hall of Famers, and then Irie from Queensblade, or say two waifus, but you never know. But Kenen-Shi the champ, Irie should be pretty good. Mina, Rohan, Dante, and Nero. That should be a battle for Hall of Fame spot. Mina, Rohan trying to get their final spot in the Hall of Fame. This is their last chance to do it. So they have won a couple matches, but they just their chance to get their 30th victory. So we're gonna see how that goes. And then final fight, 4v4 in action. They're probably gonna sweep. Because they've been looking pretty good in 4v4 on Extreme Saturday, and they look pretty damn crucial. So they also got the DK crew with Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, On Guard, and Dixie. So they have a chance to get the Hall of Fame spot too, because they've worked really hard this season. And if anyone who deserves the most is Donkey Kong and the DK crew, they really deserve so much credit afterwards. And how can you forget about the main event, the ECW title? Ken Masters has been dominant as the ECW champ for the last 5.5 months, but EXC winning that tournament, he's got fresh eyes. He has a fresh new attitude. But EXC, even though I don't think he's turned heel, but it looks like EXC is still trying to get his hands on Ken's ECW title and hopefully win it for the 7th time in franchise history. So essentially this shows history. I have never seen an ECW champion who has become a 7-time champ. The EXC become the first to just rewrite history once again. So you never know what this whole thing. Should be very interesting. I can't wait for it. And sorry for the fan in the back. If you hear the fan, I apologize. I already turned on noise pushing as well too. So should be an exciting one. I cannot wait. Especially it's my birthday month, and hopefully June will be a way to kickstart. As June has been a pretty busy start. It's been a pretty interesting month to start off, but I still gotta believe in myself here. Let's hopefully get the job done here, and best of luck with our talent. They got a lot of work to do. Let's get started. It's ECW at its finest. One night stand. Let's get started. Blaze on for 1,000. And leave your best match in the comments below. Leave your feedback, of course, because lately the chat's been dead. The comment section has died. It's just like a graveyard in the comment section. So let's get those spams going in the comment section, please. Also, of course, run the likes up. Get the show a 5-star rating. Burn that like button, of course. And as we always know, time to get things started. It's ECW at its finest. Bring on the extreme. ECW champs start now. first matchup of the evening for ECW, and it's one night stand event. Of course, how about a fatal 4-way match, a number one contenders match for this Intercontinental title opportunity with Scorpion, real police duo against Leon's persona. This is an interesting parody persona. Ganondorf and Shao the Hedgehog. A lot of darkness, a lot of Android, the ultimate life form. You got the final boss of Zelda. You got Scorpion, who's been on an interesting role. He also got traded from Raw to ECW in that trade deadline. And he looks pretty good Extreme Saturday. Definitely looking to try to get some training done. He did do his he did pay his dues, of course, being on Raw. Especially, had to do the right thing. And so especially also Leon Kennedy, who's made an interesting new change in his new character, but RPD should be interesting to see, of course, with Shadow and Ganondorf. But it is a fatal 4-way match, so if anything else happens, and of course, it leads to up to about 3 rounds. Of course, the winner will earn a title shot for Goten's Intercontinental title, because Goten's still the Intercontinental champion. So far, he has not been stopped. So this will be up on a big chance to see what Goten can bring. It's probably might be a little bit later on. They'll meet up with Extreme Saturday, so their season's still going for there. So we'll see who will be able to face. Maybe it might be a triple threat. Looks like it's going to be a triple threat match coming up at Extreme Saturday for the Intercontinental title. That'd be a good main event. Anyway, let's get started. We know that all 4 dudes have a lot of momentum. Shadow, of course, has been probably the one who's been doing a lot of asking for title shots, but trying to get the spotlight. I don't think it's gonna happen though. But I think honestly, RPD could have a chance. We see what his character can do. Scorpion's been a big threat so far, but then you get Ganondorf, who's got the powerhouse, so they might have a triple team him at some point. Might be a strategy coming in. And head to the Hammerstein Ballroom Arena. Especially where ECW is taking place in New York, so here we go. Here we go. Oh god. There's a helicopter special though.
You're small time.
And now for the big 1 FPS completed. It's gonna be pretty insane stuff here.
You're small time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a chaotic way to open up these levels here. God damn.
This is illegal, you know.
Very YouTube poop-esque like style. Uh-oh, more guns coming up. Guns a-blazing. Guns a-blazing and Shao getting caught here, and there it is! Holy smokes! God damn.
Scorpion wins.
There's no time for resting. This is probably the most innovative. Yeah, RPD is going to be interesting though. Jesus Christ. How could you...
You're small time.
He's hilarious though. My god! And then again, you got the missile. Especially the helicopters landing on them too. A big helicopter landing on the stage too. Now for the big boulder.
You're small time.
This is bad now. This is just like domination at its best. This match might end very quickly with this RPD so powerful. The helicopter special just explosive. Where did that knight even come from? Wait, where did the knight come from? Where did you come from, dude? No thanks, bro. Yes, the RPD just... He's gonna step outside, I guess, really. But hey, just so far 2-0 start in this one night. What is happening? Well, then again, it is a YouTube poop character after all, so what would you expect? Well, we're back again. Well, it's like RPD just took his Oh, what is going on? Oh.
Criminal scum.
Big grab, slowly Chris Redfield, nobody holding out for the big old grab. That big choke grab now. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think Geno was not pleased about that, about the memes and all the after the Chaos Spirits into the big Chaos Blast. Legendary Chris Redfield meme punching a rock, punching a big ass boulder.
The long rubber glove. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh, I could literally double spot here.
My glove will go.
Oh, big slap! What a big glove! Big old slap to our RPD now. The big shoulder blocks here. This is elimination round. This is elimination round now, so let's see it. Big boulder smash, big rock smash by Chris Redfield. And Gandalf goes down, barely hung it on. As RPD and Shadow just roaring back in round one. With all the memes and all the editing and stuff too. So, man. Big boulder summon, big rock summon there. Big boulder summon. Oh, nice dash tackle. Yeah, I'm trying to go for choke grab. I like the double choke.
You're small
The
time.
double choke spot. That was pretty cool, actually. There's a big rock smash from Chris Griffin with the assist too. Do some hefty damage right now. And now for the big choke grab. I'm trying to get rid of RPD somehow. And maybe try to force a round 3 in this epic Fatal 4 match. And again, just very chaotic in this whole matchup. Again, just choking the life out of Shadow. That big life grip.
I love you,
Point. And there's Ashley. There's Ada Wong with a summon. And down goes Scorpion. Now he's eliminated. Trying to force him. Uh-oh. Here it is again. Ada Wong with the assist, and in the other case, just using that big rocket launcher. And there it goes. The big thrust kick, eliminating Gandalf from the spot here. Oh god. Oh my god. Classic YouTube editing. I'd love to see it. Shadow. Well, so far so good. And now we're down to 2 men. Shadow or possibly RPD, which I think we don't know who the winner of this whole Fatal 4 match is. Right? Unless Shadow somehow just stops the momentum of RPD though. Maybe. RPD and Shadow the Hedgehog down to the final 2, with Scorpion and Gandalf both eliminated now. Can Shadow do the odds to try to eliminate the very unorthodox style offensive of RPD? Right now? Yeah. Both gunshot. Uh-oh, Ada Wong with the assist again, getting more rocket launchers. Here she comes again. And now with the assist, big ol' rocket launcher connecting. Nice takedown into the knife shot.
This is illegal, you know.
Leon trying to go for the attacks. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, going Prince of Persia style. He has control now. And now for the Chaos Spears coming. Still gonna hit with those rocks, though. Shadow still goes a little bit for Shadow here, but there's some big 2-hit kicks there. Now Leon trying to escape again. Maybe not.
Let the madness begin.
So we'll hit the rewind button for on Leon here. Now for round 2. That's been a little while since I've done the commentary. Uh-oh. Ada Wong with the assist again. It has been a hot minute. So. Uh-oh, big missile coming. Big missile coming. Ooh. The Shadow rolls out. And again, Ada with another assist rocket launcher. It's gonna be bad for Shadow. More boulder spams. And now, yeah, Spears, nobody home got squashed by a boulder. There you go, that's it. And I mean, Shadow tried something, but the Chaos Control did not really stop. I mean, he stopped time, but it didn't matter at all. Better try an old trick, cause that one's getting old. Yeah, I guess like I said before, Chaos Control did not work at all. As Leon gets the victory, and he's our #1 contender for the Intercontinental title. So we got a little bit of dank memes coming up around, very cool, going all meme style. And this one, man, who would have thunk it that Leon will have a chance to become the next #1 contender? Now he has to face a very, very cheap Goten at this point, so that title will be on the line pretty soon, hopefully by Extreme Saturday. So we'll have to see if RPD can get the job done, or possibly Goten can retain his Intercontinental Championship. So. You never know. You never know. But yeah, pretty much a first efforts. I mean, yeah, Scorpion had a good opening. Shadow put up a good fight. Just the cheapness of RPD. He does seem beatable. He can be beatable. Let's go to someone who can out cheap the crap out of RPD and avoid every one of those memes and edits, which almost seems impossible to avoid. What do we know? You never know. You never know with Mugen sometimes. You never know what's gonna happen. So that's the old slogan. That you never know what's gonna happen. You never know. But yeah, first match done with. Let's take a look at our best extreme moment. I think you guys are in for a treat. Take a look.
Yes, I am using the updated one. It wouldn't seem fair though. I want to be fair. I don't want to go too powerful. Not that evil. Anyways, round 1 commences. Boss Balls are trying to. Boss is starting to hate Sonic right now. I think she's starting to hate Sonic's games now. She's mostly a Nintendo fan. I don't know. Yeah, they're kind of jealous actually. But they lost their Flawless though. But lost their Flawless. Two specials in a row. Blossom with a massive maximum blossom to both Sonic and Shadow. Yeah, they're actually a pretty good team actually. And they're both of them are really interesting, but also, like I said before, they're both on a good winning streak, and the Frostbite from Blossom. This is not good for Sonic and Shadow here. And his attack power is raised. Laser Remise, Shadow's energy field, and Sonic's down for the count. Attack power is raised. Shadow with some multiple combos. Yep. I have no words, but Blossom Bubbles secured them. So exactly, they're also Nintendo fans. There's Frostbite from Blossom once again to Shadow. Sonic just spamming those multiple projectiles. Flash kick from Sonic. Shadow spamming those Chaos Spears. Triple Sonic Wave from Sonic. I don't know what that move was. I'll just assume that's a Super Sonic Wave. Or Flash Wave. Homing attack from Sonic, but missed by, yeah, Sonic, actually. Let's find out. It's a possibility. Blossom I remember one video, actually, Blossom survived by only one hit point. Frost with 2 specials in a row, and Blossom gets it first. First from Shadow, but he just blankly had a brain fart. That was nasty. And they force round 3. This is gonna be... Yes. My words are just... My mind is blown right now from this match. This is a round 3-er. Come on. Both teams I'm gonna root for. So both on a winning streak. Can Sonic and Shadow continue the winning streak? Get to 15 wins. And a homing attack once again from Sonic. Very nice comeback. Lazy reminds from Bubbles, and Sonic is almost down for the count. Not only reminds from Bubbles here, Sonic's down for the count. Down to Shadow. This is a tough nail biter, folks. Come on, Shadow. Fight. Oh, this isn't good. This is over for Shadow. Can he make it? 2-on-1. Handicap match. Bubbles. Blossom's down. Down to Bubbles. For the win. Bubbles for the win. Yes, he does. And Bubbles secures the match. 2-1. Takes out Sonic and Shadow, and they kiss their winning streak goodbye at 14 matches. Holy crap.
ECW Women's title on the line. Should be a pretty exciting one. Especially we know that the next match indeed is going to be very, very interesting enough. Bringing in some two hot femme fatales. Got a housekeeper within Irie from Queen's Blade, and of course got the champ Kenen-Shi, who's again dominating as a 1,000 day reign as the ECW as the longest reigning women's champion on this roster. Plus that title's history too, with as far as like the women's division of ECW is concerned. It's been the queen of extreme so far for the past 5 years, past 5, 6, 7, 8 years. But Kenichi's been on a major role. Ever since then, she has been probably one of the most interesting, probably the more hotter females on the locker room. Then it's kind of debatable how you want to take it. But that she has a lot of extreme, a lot of heart. Definitely shows a lot of tenacity with those German suplexes, and you got some of those fire combos too. Also the lightning dragon fist combinations. But however, let's talk about Irie for a second, because we know Irie has worked real hard. Hall of Famer as well. Definitely looked interesting enough. She's gonna be a huge star if she hopefully she can try to not only conquer that big title reign streak of Kenen-Shi, but somehow with her dark slash and have to win that 6-pack challenge this past Extreme Saturday. Definitely interesting to see it in that go home show for ECW. So pretty good, especially it's moving to Saturdays, I believe now, because I think as I mentioned earlier in the intro, as I came back, but I realized that ECW moving over to Saturdays now, so it's gonna be a little bit interesting now. It's introducing more of the primary show, with Raw being the main most taking over for the 1,000. So we probably won't be seeing much of ECW mostly once every week, which is fine. So it probably makes sense because it just makes more sense, and you'd see more matches on the card than you see rather like 3 to 5. Now it's like 6 to 8, which is pretty nice. Especially you also got the main roster helping out too. So that might be a little bit more change for next season's ECW, since it is a finale. But that's what end off the season strong. Irie has been working real hard. Her depth sight has been holding more sharper, trying to rip apart the women's champion and try to rip her to shreds. But the champ is looking damn good, I should say. Should be an exciting one. Hopefully the champ will retain, or unless somehow Irie can just switch momentum here, try to cut off, literally quote unquote cut off the momentum off the champion. So it's that time, folks. The battle of all wits, folks. Here we go. Ready to keep engaged. Here we go. This is in Raw though, but round 1 begins. New York City strikes. And Dark Slash. As Kenichi gets first blood, while Irie gets second chance. Those lengthy kicks out from Kenichi. There's one of those fierce strikes, of course, too. Oh, the big mistake by the champ. And now for those draining kiss now. Gain some good health. Trying to lock lips with the champion. That's kind of hot, I'm not going to lie, but... Here, let's focus up here. Big Dragon Fist combination now. One more time for measures. Nice landing uppercut. Nice, huge uppercut now. The champ some big strikes again. Showing that nice fierce strikes, of course, from the champion. And again, a big lightning uppercut. Just paralyzing the challenger here. As Kenichi strong round 1. Now let's see if Irie trying to force a round 3 in this women's title match. big sense of a dragon. Uh-oh, this is an ultimate here. Big dragon scream. I think that's what Kenen-Shi calls it, the big dragon scream. Or dragon scream, you want to call it though. Oh, this one I remember. This popping the cherry. Oh, that's classic. That is beautiful. Popping that cherry. But didn't really finish off the challenger just quite. Ooh, dark slash, but nope, good block though. I think she has a lot of defenses too. And now some huge combos. Missed it. Ooh, a good dodge again. So get a face in this, but it's for the champ. Instead of calling the jet and the dead side. Ooh, dark slash again, but no, but a huge elbow right to the face. And Ivory busted open from the lip, from her mouth, though. Definitely, that was a big, nice punch to the face. My goodness. Okay, what is going on? What the hell? Morgan and Lilith. What the hell are these bitches doing here? Oh my god. This also looks like Champ's got some company now. Oh my god. But Morgan, what are these two bitches doing out here? We don't see, remember, I've also forgot too, they only drafted to ECW as well. From that draft last year. So this is interesting now with that dragon. Oh, the dragon though. Now not the slow motions. But no, Kenen-Shi says no, the Champ's still fighting against these two. Uh-oh. Nope. Nice shoulder tackle. Into the high kick now. Yeah, well, we get you right now. I'm trying to send a message, of course. Even though she's still outnumbered. She's still trying to fight back against these bitches, though. Hey, gotta give her credit, though. Triple dragon fist. Yeah, get rid of those two bitches now. Good lord. I don't believe it, man. But how about Kenen-Shi sending in a big message to our possible challengers? We already also got new challengers on the spot, but Morgan and Lilith, of course, they were also drafted to ECW. I forgot about that actually, because they were kind of shocked. They were kind of pissed off they didn't stay on SmackDown with their precious Dmitry Maximoff over there on SmackDown. But damn. But the champ showed them who's still the dominant women's champ for those 1,000 days. Those 1,000 days paid off though, so you gotta give the champion credit for just trying to fight off 2v1. But it didn't matter. No matter how many numbers you can get, you can give her, Kenen-Shi will still just defy the odds. So, and also those pesky vixens, those pesky succubi are running away, flying away in fear. Yeah, that's right. You better run, bitches. You better fucking run. The champion's still holding her title strong, but little do we know, folks. Of course, that this is proof that there's a lot of challengers still out there that are waiting to hopefully try to end that, or definitely if you're a champion. Of course, it's a very cliche thing to say. If you're a champ, of course, you get that big ass target on your back. So I don't blame it. I much don't want to blame Morgan and Lilith, but I do say I don't blame them. Hate to say it, but I don't blame him because you got some. The champ thinks she beat everybody else on this roster, but little does she know there's still a lot more challengers still out there who are trying to hunt her down and give her the business. But the champ is still aware. I think the champion is very aware that she's not going to back down from a fight, from any title match whatsoever. So hey, well let's somehow Chun-Li can just make it into a triple threat match possibly for next time, maybe. But yeah, that was good. Yeah, well, nevertheless, get those harlots out of here. No business to be in this match. Trying to go for a post-match beatdown, but did a little bit to the champ to just get you starting to fight back and prove why she is the most dominant women's champion we've seen in years. So, and especially for this Mugen brand, of course. But there you have it. We'll get to our tag title match coming up next. It's gonna be a pretty awesome matchup, so check it out. A tag street fight between both champs, Double Dragon Boys, and $1 Million Inc. It's gonna be a story to tell with those two teams showing that personal beef rivalry between poor versus rich. It should be a classic though. Stick around. You don't want to miss it.
Wasn't impressive on round 1. It's a cheap shot. Thousand Swords gets caught. Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't even know. That was a huge special from Cal. And there's a Thousand Swords right from above, taking it out, just dominates her. Let's see. Look, I need a little bit updated as well for a small change. Anyway, nice high knee right. Oh, nice flipping from Callie. Very super heavyweight kind of like. Let's use this combo again. Oh, counter for Thousand. Oh my god, damn! Counter for that super fist from that Thousand Swords. Callie, a beautiful round 1 finish. Going for the Orchid Strike! Thousand Swords! Oh, Field just getting destroyed! Lucci, Thousand Swords special again, countered! It's very close for round 3. Flanking from Maki, of course, Rod Spam. Thousand Swords from Kelly in the corner. Maki's gonna be out of this match. Thousand Swords, Maki's down for the count! Fields down, Kelly and Lucci will be in that match for singles later on. Maximum. Hit dodge from Kelly. Nice evasion from Claudia. Alright, trying to get that spot right now, so it'll be good. So later it'll be Lucci and Calia. Oh! So Lucci gets 2 victories on her side. And Lucci just right behind by herself. But she's not no more contender yet. Hello, Umbreon. Oh. Ooh, nice. Ooh, Thousand Sword counter. Ooh! What was that a counter? Oh, flat. Oh, no, counter. This is a counter. Thousand Swords for the win. Takes her out. Ooh, oh, counter. Nope. For Thousand Swords. Will it count? Near fall. Can't see once again. And let's go for Thousand Swords. Striking back on Nakarimi. Thousand Swords again from County. Oh, man. Taking Remio's health with a lot of damage. Counter attack from. Oh, my God. Taking a lot of damage from Nakarimi down for the count. This will be a chance to see a pinfall here in this match. A near fall. Go for a sword slam. Oh my god. Trying to get nobody home. Blizzard and Thousand's combo. Whoa. What? Did you even see that? Did you see Knuckles how this got slaughtered? What in the... What just happened?
ECW Tag Team titles on the line in a Tag Team Street Fight. Double Dragon Boys and Champs versus $1 Million Inks versus Ted DiBiase Sr. and Goku Black. Especially these two have had a lot of been pretty chummy with each other, but especially the whole rivalry have started. I guess a few months back with the whole Billy and Jimmy were pissed off at this being attacked from behind by $1 Million Inc. The Goku Black just is still trying to look for answers, but of course he found some interest in. He was interested in trying to get those tag team titles away from Double Dragon Boys, and as the boys got their gold stolen from them, but especially it would look good on the $1 Million Inc.'s waist. But then, of course, Billy and Jimmy had their attacks on them, so it's been pretty much personal with off-screen, how things are going off-screen between both teams right now. Chun-Li, of course, arranged this matchup into a tag street fight so they can get their extreme action on. They were supposed to be a little bit earlier on, but it didn't make the cut in this one. But however, Billy and Jimmy, of course, earned their rights, but also $1 Million also got a win over Dante Nero, surprisingly from the interference from other cheap tactics from Lord Brevin, which also he's been another guy who's been kind of a thorn in Dante Nero's side so far. They've also given that number one contendership opportunity for those ECW tag team titles. But Billy and Jimmy are not afraid, though. They want to take it to the outside the streets, so they're literally going outside the streets of New York, on top of New York. So, since we're outside the Hammerstein Ballroom, we're in New York City for the event. So why not get things started here and hit on top of the building? It's going to be more than just a nasty fight between both of these two teams. Thankfully, there's an actual ring here. Alright. Both give me a purple. I don't know which one's who. I think Billy's one with Jimmy's one with the orange, and I think Billy in the purple attire. Ooh, nice move now. There's a chance going back forth. It's a big high. Ooh, nice double teams from both sides too. It's pretty fairly matched actually. And now for the spam with the attacks from Goku Black and Ted DiBiase. Those little dollar bill needle attacks. Very sharp as those. You can give you some paper cuts for days. But the Double Dragon Boys are coming back. Uh-oh. This might be bad. Oh! Spike DDT! Spike them through the ring! Good God! Absolute destructive of round 1. And that was a very close round 1, too. Now round 2. There's mostly back and forth between these two teams. Now for a Kamehameha. And Goku Black. Nice big force palm there by Jimmy. Meanwhile, Black and Billy on the other side here. I believe Goku was going for a Kamehameha, but I got countered. This defense mostly gonna be like, but it's a little bit longer, like maybe like 10 to 15 minutes. But these two teams going back and forth, back and forth. Oh, big flying kick was missed, and a big time double back suplex. And then the Double Dragon was getting swept in this match so far. The Taota's didn't switch hands yet. They still want to get their hands full. The boys only knocked unconscious. The $1 Million Ring survived. A very interesting onslaught. That double DDT through the ring was pretty damn nasty. Oh my God. There you have it. So far, so good. A 2-0 meltdown. This match is going to be really good here, so let's see how the boys can respond. Will the tag title switch hands, though? We're going to find out right about now, hopefully. Can the boys get up and make a comeback and try to get this match going, or will we see the tag title switch hands for the first time in the last few months? The Double Dragon Boys' reign is in complete jeopardy right now. We're gonna find out right about now. All right, looks like Double Dragon Boys are back up in front. Let's see if they can try to make this more interesting here. But Billy and Jimmy have a lot of work. I guess Billy was in the orange, and then Jimmy was in the purple. That might be my bad. We're basically just like twins at this point. Uh-oh. We're tag team champions right now, and a lot of trouble right now. Uh-oh. Kamehameha. Oh my God! A Rose Kamehameha. Very detonated with that Kamehameha. Uh-oh, this is bad. Big swing on by Ted, and a big double sledge. By Goku Black. Man, this is... Yeah, I got a feeling the Double Dragon might be getting slept in this street fight. I think Ted made a good point about this whole the rich might be better with gold wrapped around their waist than the poor. Yeah, I think he proved the point. But those $1 million like razor shots, I don't even know. Those like I guess little dollar bills. The DBS keeps throwing it at Billy and Jimmy. But Ted's still he still got it though, man. Those projectile spams doing a lot of damage. The close combat with Goku Black. Boys have somehow isolate right now. They definitely. Ooh, nice uppercut. This is bad. This might be rest in peace right now. But the boys are still trying to not give up here. Alright, folks, this might be the bitter end here. Oh, what a nice jumping suplex. That was pretty nice. And Ted. And now it's a good West trouble right now. And there goes Billy down to Jimmy. Big catching it into a back suplex. It's a good double team by the $1 Million Ring here. Nice slam, and there it is. This might be the end of Jimmy right now. He is in trouble. That big Kamehameha. Oh, never mind. And that will do it. Strong finish here by $1 Million Ring, sending a big statement. These guys are they still want more. They want to punish them some more. Oh my goodness! And Ted just wanting to punish them more. Just like he's ordering Goku Black to punish them again. I don't know what to say, but Double Dragon Boy's got a lot of work to do right now. And Billy and Jimmy just, getting absolutely destroyed here in this case as a tag team. This might be the ultimate case of just like saying bye to the tag titles here. Billy and Jimmy are still trying to prove them not to give up, though. Yeah. And now the spam combo. Oh, nice combo. But both boys going for something else here. Go for that big time double dragon punch combo that Goku Black saw him coming though with that big Kamehameha doing some big damage. Yeah, this might be the better one. There it is again. This is going for DDT. And GB trying to go for double rising twin double dragon punch. Jeez. So many names, so many words and names. Oh, and again. Massive and a big clubbing accident right to the top of the crown of the head of Jimmy. And Military Inc. just only a few inches away from getting those tag team titles. We could be seeing new tag team champions right here now tonight. We got a strong feel right now. This will be some money indeed. But now Kamehameha from Goku Black. Oh my god. Oh, nice catch by DiBiase. Kamehameha, what an alley-oop. Right to a back suplex. That was pretty nice. Look at the boys. Oh, no, never mind. And a steel. Oh, come on! A steel chair shot to the head. That is dirty. That is plain dirty. Come on. Nice flying kick, but it's not gonna help anything. The bat. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. That's it. My God. And Military Ring did it. Just absolutely just pulverize Double Dragon Boys, and we have new ECW Tag Team Champions. Millions of dollars, lots of millions, lots of money, it's money day in New York City, and Wall Street is something. Just Wall Street, just somewhere, just having a ball right now, and it's gonna be lots of investments indeed. But now we have some gold wrapped around new I say new legacy. $1 million ring, excuse me, new legacy. What the hell? New legacy. That's funny. But definitely some gold wrapped around Ted DiBiase and Goku Black's waist, or possibly Skull Reaper, as I'm sure he's gonna celebrate from his grave or somewhere in the just hanging out in the graveyard, watching this match, and he's probably gonna be happy as a dead pig right now. But how would you? I mean, who would have thunk it, man? But DiBiase made a point clear. I'm sure he's actually been probably the most popular characters on this roster, according to the comment section. You guys have been really quite supportive with Ted DiBiase. I'm sure now you guys can rejoice as Military becomes the brand new tag team champions. Unbelievable, just an absolute beatdown. Literally, just a Wall Street beatdown between both just for $1 Million Inc. I'm sure Double Dragon Boys had a pretty damn good title run though too. They did, but just unfortunately with the whole being off camera and stuff, they kind of they had some fun ideas, but yeah, this is gonna be who could stop this. The double team was nice though. Definitely saw some interesting. I love the Kamehameha, this alley into the back suplex. That was freaking awesome from DiBiase. That was good, man. I just had no words. I have no other words for just how much this roster still has a lot of life left in this. It shows why that double DDT spot was nasty through the ring too. Good God, couldn't even keep up. That just blew my mind. But DiBiase, any Saturday Night Slam Masters, just sending people to the ring is just always a crazy spot. I love those. But that's what makes it entertaining. But if that doesn't entertain you, what the fuck do you guys want? What do you guys also want, huh? What do you guys also want, huh? Jeez, bloodthirsty fans over here. But how about it? How about that though? Man, I had nothing else to say. But how about it? Just it's gonna be an interesting Extreme Saturday. Now they have some new tag team champions crowned, and Goku Black getting his first tag title, and of course DiBiase getting his first tag team title win in the last like what 25 years, 20 to maybe 30 years. The DiBiase still got it though. Now back as a even more battered than before. Now as a tag team champion with Goku Black. So this team was probably the most established team I think out of all the teams, all the factions that ECW has had to offer. But Ted and Goku Black going to be this duo that came from NXT. Definitely made some interesting approaches now, and said a big statement to the Billy and Jimmy, and I guess DiBiase was right out there all about money always talks and gets gold, and they do have a lot in common. Well, there you have it.
Anyways, Kenen-Shi is now new to Mugen. I actually got it's a pretty cute character actually. For an interesting character, fun character against Fox McCloud, which you guys heard of Star Fox. Like a little suplex for first blood. Kenen-Shi did a pretty good job. And a lightning uppercut. Good setup. Kenen-Shi going to work on Fox McCloud. Super fist from Kenen-Shi. Fox taking serious hits. So you can go for flawless here for first match. Super fist combo. So power kick. And takes out Fox. And Kenen-Shi, really beautiful setup for round one. Well, once again, Kenen-Shi going to town on Fox McCloud. Super fist from Kenen-Shi. Fox, you better do something, man. Try to break away her flawless. And again, just taking lots of hits. And Kenen-Shi doing all her super fist combo. Jeez, look at her go. She is just a machine. A double flawless for her first debut. Kenen-Shi, good job at 2-0 Fox McCloud. That is just really amazing.
Second half of One Night Stand ready to go here, and this is a chance to see who will make Hall of Fame status here. Well, I guess especially for Mina Roja, they only need one more win. At least to get Hall of Fame, I believe it's supposed to be 30 points to get Hall of Fame. 30 wins, really. So they have the Hall of Fame chance to make the spot, and actually, I look forward to seeing Mina Roja back on Raw, back on my Raw roster. Maybe I should see them back over there, I should say, not here, but over there on Raw. But it'd be nice. It'd be nice to see them back, especially they've been looking pretty darn good. But it was also off camera. They actually won a couple battles here and there on Extreme Saturday, just a few of them, but they have looked good. As well, I hope they're trying to get some wins, and they did prove to Chun-Li that they could be a Hall of Fame team as well. So they might get a spot in this season's Hall of Fame. So we already know that Gendro already made it. Not Shikazuma. Who's the other guy? What person? Was it? No, I Goten. Tien is also there too. But I forgot who was the other one too. Who got 30 wins? I forgot. I know Donkey Kong is also one with getting his Hall of Fame spot too. That's another one. They'll also be competing tonight, surprisingly. But meanwhile, Dante and Nero have quite a bit disturbed, especially with Morgan Lola, because they were also, as I mentioned before, as Dante and Nero just got screwed. Oh no, it was Lord Brevin. My bad. Lord Brevin, meanwhile, has been kind of a thorn in Dante and Nero's side so far. From the off camera, really, just they've been a big pain in their sides. But the whole try to hope they don't get too distracted by Lord Brevin's antics and cheap antics. For now, this is a big door to open up for Mina Roja. They need a Hall of Fame win. They need one more win to get the Hall of Fame spot. But can they do it? We're gonna find out right now as we head over to ringside. It's hopefully people crew actually put upstairs, which us first on the rooftop after that hellacious battle. Ooh, pink hair Mina. Okay. But Dante and Nero, of course, these two. You got some buffs and nerfs coming up for Dante and Nero, actually. We'll see how this plays out for both sides. Also, red hair. Oh, also the girls did their hair today. That's a very important match for Mina Roja. It should be a pretty damn good match. The MC and Samurai Showdown should be a pretty damn matchup. Ooh, nice diving press. I always call it a diving press. I know she kicks. She's like that big double foot stomp. Kind of like a Finn Balor's coup de grace. That's what it reminds me of. And now with a Nero. Oh, what a big heavy slash there. could be really arrow shots now. But good defense of Dante, though, trying to evade that attack. Of blocking those arrows. Nice big push. And now again, here it comes. Diving press coming. Ooh, but it was dodged. Just in time. Nero saved Dante right off the bat. That was good. That was some tag team specials one-on-one right there. And now for the big slashing combos again. Big bullet time coming up here. My god! Oh, good counter. Reversed. And again, Mina going for a big diving arrow press. This time, and a big missile drop kick connecting, but a kick out. And again, nice. And there goes Dante. Time for Mina and Nero here. Big push. Nice step off. And a big arrow shot. And it connects. Big arrow right to the back of the neck. Nice sniping here from Mina as the Archer gets the round 1. Now, CDM's trying to force a round 3 in this epic tag team matchup. Part of one night stand. So 11 years of this series. Happy birthday, Religion Raw. Ooh, what a nice missile drop kick. I need to call it probably that diving Mina press. Probably call it diving Mina drop kick. Or diving Mina missile drop kick. Oh, no barrage, no arrow barrage coming. Ooh, nice! That should just give him a big opening right now for Nero and Dante. And again, here it is again. Big diving arrow press and a missile drop kick. Nice arrow shots. And a nice missile drop kick again from Mina. Mina on those kicks though. You don't see him doing like a lot of physical kicks, but mostly just doing sniping. But how about that? There you go. 30 wins for the lovely duo. And they're Hall of Famers now. Sorry, DMC boys, but I know I had their pretty tenured tag team title run, but now step aside, boys. Looks like Mina Roja, the Samurai Showdown girls are back. I can't understand Japanese though, but nevertheless, there you have it. Mina Roja captured to get their 30th win, the Hall of Famers, and that's going to end off their season strong. So 2-0. No questions asked. Another big round of applause to both Mina and Roja, by the way. An outstanding run, so they're probably gonna make the main roster, or make Raw or SmackDown proud. So, as part of Raw, I'm like, you know what? I might get these ladies something on the show. They're probably be done with their season anyway, so be back for another shot for the Raw brand. So you never know. Again, no, all the series is an absolutely awesome way to get them, finally get the win. And definitely nice way to get them on the roll, too. So they hopefully try to get those tag titles at some point in the future. But I guess with Mina Roja, they'd probably be done with this roster, moving on to different other things, too. Mina probably can keep polishing her arrows and keep sharpening up those arrows, and Roja focus on getting more beauty tips and getting more beauty supplies for her makeup, I guess. To maybe do makeovers with Mina, I guess. But for the time being, they kick so much ass, and hopefully best luck in the future though. Definitely, they have a lot of momentum now moving forward, and of course they'll join the Hall of Fame class, which they definitely deserve a spot after so many years being on the show, and definitely become one of my fan favorites, or fan favorite of course of the bunch, and they become my favorites of this roster, especially for doubles. This doubles division's been competitive now. Now it's got, especially Stream Starter's got some more competitiveness in doubles too. The future's bright within this roster, so there's a lot of future stuff for possibly gonna make the main roster in the future. I mean, ECW, don't get me wrong, they're a great brand. I expect to see maybe make some huge impact maybe on my 4v4, 3v3. So maybe let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see maybe Mina Roja in 4v4 possibly, because I think there might be a big threat over there in 4v4 since I have a bigger division over there than this one. So for this one over here, from Chun-Li standards. So I could try to trade with Chun-Li at some point, since I'm mostly taking some time off, and I was like, I'll just stop on by and visit since June is starting off strong. Well, I guess not really, but just to take my mind off things that are kind of be the IRL territory. Pretty good, pretty fun match. very basic. I think it might be like a 3-star match, 2.5-star match, but and that's where you get a spot in the Hall of Fame. So there you have it. All right, here we go. It is 4v4 action time. Such we know that. Well, let's talk about these two teams. Final Fight, of course, are now been repackaged and been re. How about Final Fight though? They actually did look pretty good in their first few stints on ECW, ever since they returned back. And they have to definitely improved a bit, and plus they got some old friends of theirs. Maki bringing back Carlos, Lucia bringing in the former mayor Mike Hager. Now I believe Cody, is now the new mayor of Metro City. But in this case, bringing in some interesting newcomers. Especially we know Mike and Carlos. Carlos is pretty disgusting though. I think he's just pretty broken. The Carlos that I found was actually pretty broken for Chun-Li. Chun-Li found. He's been interesting, very talented. He might be a big threat in this case. But if they can get rid of Carlos especially with the DK crew in the house, which by the way they're actually getting close to their 30th victory too. So they might be the team that make Hall of Fame themselves as well. Another team that could be very interesting that moves forward into the maybe can be promoted up to SmackDown or maybe to Raw. Maybe that's a possibility. So. But Final Fight have made their presence known on Extreme Saturday so far, and they were pretty promising. And they got drafted last year from the draft, and they also can come over. I think they came from SmackDown. I think they came from SmackDown or went to Raw, or SmackDown went to ECW. But they look pretty good. So especially trying to see what happens. I guess Matt didn't really. I guess the game's like, no, let's just like give Matt give Chun-Li Final Fight while Matt suffers. I guess. Meanwhile, especially with DK crew, we got the Swordfish on guard, of course, Donkey Dixie and Diddy Kong. The Kongs and the Swordfish, but the crew have always been still alive and well. But it's nice to see Donkey Kong get some huge updates here and there, and we've seen DK get his shot. And most trying to go for almost all the titles, actually. This only thing is he's trying to go for the ECW title. He's trying to get the main event push, but it didn't help him out, sadly. That's when EXC and Donkey Kong were trying to race for that main event spot, and EXC took that spot away from him. So, but I guess hopefully we'll see some bananas. Hopefully DK gets some. Hopefully DK crew ate a lot of bananas. Maybe On Guard ate some small fish on the way here. Or ate some fish food. Hopefully, he doesn't turn to an actual fish when Final Fight are done with them. So let's see how it goes. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is indeed 4v4 territory because none of it makes any sense whatsoever. So I'm just hoping there's be some animosity between both beasts. Here they come. The DK crew at it again. I love that intro. Oh my god. That's a classic.
Are you ready?
Love that intro too. It's pretty nice. And here we go, round one. Attempting to get the Hall of Fame status within the DK crew, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But I have a Rhino charge for Dixie though. Don't count the youngsters within Dixie and Diddy Kong. Here we go. Here goes Donkey Kong though, sadly. A lot of back and forth stuff from both sides now. Nice crossbody. And there you go. Just On Guard turn to Swordfish right now at that point. And just absolute destruction in round one. Round two now. See if the DK crew now needs the gut from Maki. Yeah, this is gonna be really good. Oh my god. Carlos is going to work. That Carlos, like I said, is very broken. Oh, Super Monkey Punch! It didn't really matter anyway. Diddy's gone though. Oh my god! And Diddy Kong just got planted through the ring again. So the second time the ring is getting imploded. Mike Hager just absolutely destroyed Diddy Kong. This head first through the ring. Good lord. Oh my god. Yeah, this 44 team is very scary. That Carlos hopefully it's a nerf patch for Carlos because he's disgusting. Disgustingly broken. Oh my god. But they keep winning and winning though. Carlos and the final fight duo, a quadra duo. Does that make sense? Is that even a word? I guess quadra team get the win in 4v4 and shut off the momentum of the DK crew and ending it 2-0.
And here we go. This is it. Round one. It's 1-on-1 now. Who will become the ECW champion? Megaman becomes the champion here. He becomes the ECW World Heavyweight Champion. Will Megaman slay this beast down? First for Megaman, an important match for him. Megaman busting for Megaman. Will he get to round one? He does from the back of the tail. And Megaman, moments away from becoming ECW World Heavyweight Champion. He can do it. He's only 225. But here comes round two. Can he do it? Can Megaman pull up the biggest brawling in history? Volcanic Blast connecting against Megaman. And definitely Charizard is just rolling on top of my slow counter. But this is a tough match to follow. I'm actually nervous. I still want Charizard to win this title. But this is interesting for Megaman respect, definitely. Charizard right now in tech. Can he force round three? Come on, Charizard. He's gonna do it. Ground pound. Nobody home. Megaman just playing to survive all this moment. Ground pound. Who will take it for this one? Charizard can force round three. Can he do it? Flamethrower connects. Round three it is for the ECW title. And Charizard roar high and takes round two. And Megaman just keeps storming high. These two, Megaman just splurting blood out of his hands. That steel, hitting that spine first, that steel cage. This is a gruesome match. And Megaman becoming a huge beast. Can he do it? 70 pace in the corner. Can Megaman? No, countered. Flamethrower from Megaman, from Charizard. And Megaman, he did it! He got him! New ECW World Heavyweight Champion! He did it! Megaman survived! Independence Day will bring home the title! And with the European title! I can't believe this! He actually pulled it off!
Ladies and gentlemen, One Night Stand 2023. It's main event time! Oh yeah. I know this will be interesting. A very interesting ECW title match coming up. This will be great. This will be a very interesting main event. Well, let's get to the bottom of the storyline with this whole thing. There was a tournament that Chun-Li hosted. It was another off-screen storyline. But, of course, with EXE becoming like last place in the tournament, and then just coming from behind and getting those wins back to back, and then just suddenly and winning, he also became the number one contender for the ECW Championship. But of course, he also beat the likes of Kyo, Kirby Meta Knight, King DDD at the time, before now he's on Raw. Donkey Kong, he was surpassed, even passing Shin Kazuma, Kirby Meta Knight. So now he's in the spot. He went from being 15th all the way up to first place and getting some more contendership for the ECW title. So this has been a very interesting approach. Now the question remains is how strong Ken is. Because Ken's been hasn't been in action on camera in a very long time, but he has done a lot of overseas tours and retained this title ever since. So now with on camera, we don't know who's going to be more powerful. Two of the most powerful guys on the roster. Then again, you got, Goten, you got Kratos, you got Kadio with 1,000 swords. And pretty much, I think the newcomer Christian, who's been a tear. I also see Johnny Cage and Jax Force, they were also traded from the trade deadline. Which also want to mention, it made some mention. I think they were also, I think that explains the last match I talked about with Final Fight being drafted. I think they were traded in the trade deadline too. I think so, unless they were drafted last year. However, though, I do see a lot of familiar faces on the scene, so we can see some new things happening coming up in the near future. But EXE and Ken, for 1,000 matches, for an epic 1,000. Well, 1,000 big ones for the big main event. This would be pretty awesome. Should be a pretty awesome main event. I look forward to see, you know, two of these guys who really carried themselves, you know, by their own terms. So Ken, he's been looking pretty good as the ECW champion, but I don't think anybody cared at all when it came to just like Ken becoming the top guy. But no one gave an absolute crap about Ken. A lot of real those, you know, OG fans remember about making him an EXE as its 6-time ECW champion. Tonight could be his seventh title run. You never know. This EXE had a mountain to climb. He had a one hell of a mountain to climb, surpassing a lot of those guys, like I mentioned, even passing Kratos, I believe, too, in that top seed for the main event picture. But he's definitely one to prove he's one of the top guys. He's proved time and time again. But the only question is, can EXE do it? Can he actually defy the odds again and defeat the champion as #1 contender? He's waited for a very long time to get his title back. He is one of we know that EXE is the GOAT of this roster. I think everyone else can agree he had one of the best moments, of course, as you probably saw earlier. He had one of the most crazy moments, becoming, you know, from like last to first. We've seen that storyline before. But now EXE's had a big chance to climb up the mountain one more time and becoming their very first 7-time ECW champion. He could do it. He could potentially get a shot and, you know, represent ECW proudly, or I guess Extreme Saturday proudly, because this is mostly gonna be the new case coming up. And he could probably bring the title to Extreme Saturday and just, you know, it's probably be a new rebranded stuff here over there on that channel, or this channel really. Talking about play games here. But I can't wait, man. This is it. Huge main event. Two of the most interesting, high-profile superstars who really showcased what their talent's made of. Cannot wait to see this ECW title match. This might go around 3 rounds, maybe. But here we go. Trying to jack in. And it looks like Ken going alpha mode here, bringing back his classic.
Turn up the heat.
Cannot agree more. Oh, look at, oh my god! Oh, this is bad. Let the flame literally blaze on, indeed, to start off round 1. God damn. At EXE, massive hurricane kicks. I know EXE just can't hit the guy. Oh, the super kick! That could end the match right there, but EXE just kicks out. He's not going to go away that easily. Got some punches coming up here, but a super kick, though. Whirlwind kick nobody home. Nice Shoryuken. Nice fire Shoryuken. Or blazing Shoryuken. Those flames burning away. Oh, and a nice whirlwind kick again. He counters again. A lot of reversals, and especially just those huge instinct. Uh-oh. Missed it, though. Nice uppercut now. Speaking of uppercuts here. Mega Buster, nobody. Oh, God. This is bad. Oh, my God! Blazing Shin-Ryuken. And Ken going to full maximum heat. Nice monkey flip there. That's the champion right now onto the attack here. He's been getting better and better. But a huge super kick again by Ken. Again. Super kicks left and right now. EXE is stunned. And a big whirlwind kick to the back of the head. Oh, this is bad. Oh my god. Oh man. Wait, did Ken regenerate himself back to health again? What? Wait, why? Did Ken just regenerate his health? Or you... How's that a perfect kill? It looks like Ken getting hit. That's like uh-oh.
Perfect KO. Perfect KO.
I did it.
Absolute massacre in round 1, but EXE just that's some hacks. What is this all about? Ken, where's again? Chipuchi Raikou by Ken. A very blazing version of it. A lot of flames being consumed here. This is an infernal match or something like this. Miss. Uh oh, this is bad. EXE going for guts a punch. Nobody home. Big Shin-Ryuken. This combination come up here. I don't think it's gonna matter at all. Oh, oh, I see Ken's health regenerates. Okay, never mind. I see it now. He's slowly regenerated, so that's mean. That seems pretty cheap. Shuriken again. This might be the bitter end here. He's trying to avoid everything else, every hit, but there it is again. Shinryuken again. He's not giving up those. Uh-oh. Again, once again, this is bad. That big maximum impact kicked. That big grand finale. Absolutely destroying EXE and the... That definitely sent EXE in the corner now. Yeah, it's like EXE stuck in midair again. Oh, this is bad. Wow, oh, he actually landed on the wrong place at the wrong time. God damn. EXE just absolutely just bullying EXE. Now it's on the flaws because his health regenerates, so it's a damn near flawless round 2. It's just sending EXE flying outside the stadium. Just literally sent EXE flying. Ken still retains his ECW Championship though. That is some cheap bullshit right there. Just health regeneration, and you barely got hit. Those counters are pretty brutal though. But Ken is here to stay though. Still the ECW champion. So I guess what I said was true about it was only rumored, but hey, Ken still retained those titles, retained his ECW championship though. He also had a lot of defenses, of course, during overseas, but here he is back in the States and still the ECW champion. And for especially Street Fighter 6 is actually coming out tomorrow, which is that by the time this recording is out, Street Fighter 6 is indeed coming out tomorrow. So what a way! Actually, Ken probably the right way won this match and retained his title, and they could probably promote Street Fighter 6, which is not sponsored, unfortunately. This event's not sponsored by Street Fighter 6, unfortunately. I wish it would be great, but we're not really a popular channel right now. We're still kind of growing though. But hey, all promotions aside, and that's it. Happy big old 1,000. I know it wasn't really the brightest special we've had for since other one night stand events we have done over the past 11 years. But Ken still retains. New tag team champs were crowned with $1 million Inc. They get those tag team titles for the first time. Yeah, I went through a lot of hell and back to hopefully try to get those tag titles at some point. And then, I mean, EXE went down like a bitch, of course. After all that hard work, and then suddenly just gets extremely, no pun intended, destroyed. And so that burning maximum impact, that was nasty. That was friggin' nasty from Ken. That's why he's still the ECW champion for a reason. And so it was true that he did defend that title. And for a reason, he's still the champ. How about that? Yeah. This is an absolutely incredible ride. But yeah, that's gonna do it, everybody. And hope you guys liked the video. Share the video, subscribe to us. And what an incredible night. Thank you, everybody. And of course, thank you, New York City. And thank you, Hammerstein Ballroom. Nice to see to this arena again. And good to see ECW again, still alive and well. I guess a lot of like the business deals were kind of like up and down. And happy Street Fighter 6 release, everybody. Happy Street Fighter 6 release, and hopefully, I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll probably be playing a little bit later. I do want to play Street Fighter 6 and play as the general manager of ECW Chun-Li. I am a Chun-Li main, apparently. I used to be a Laura main in 5, but now it's coming out. It's gonna be a lot more interesting. A lot of people actually are like, I'll probably talk about it later. But let's just say, it's gonna be a fun, interesting series for Street Fighter 6 now being out. So it's kind of crazy though that we're already in June and we're already like halfway in the year, which is it'll be the end of the first half of the first 6 months of the year. So once July starts, I guess. But hey, an absolutely incredible night, incredible one night stand, incredible 1,000, a season finale. It's pretty much everything else is all at once in this thing, so that's going to end off, and probably end of an era, of course, with ECW being the main stuff. Now we can focus on Raw. Like I said, going to focus on the Raw stuff when we get to 1001. We get back in August or September. So I can have probably some time to spend time off. And so I'm still trying to like rebalance my schedule and everything else. But hope you guys enjoy Extreme Saturday, this upcoming Saturday. Hope you guys enjoy that one. That'll be posted hopefully around that time. If not, I'll be posting it next week. I'll probably post it next week at the time. Next episode will be on Extreme Saturday. So I'm sure Chun-Li will be able to entertain you guys, of course, with some crazy action. I'll see you guys back on Raw on August. I'm still taking some time off, but I'm happy to be back. I might have to visit for a few more episodes, see how the development team is working well underneath down south on Extreme Saturday. So we'll see how it plays out. If I have more time. But that being said, I'm AzureBlaziken. Thank you, One Night Stand. Thank you, Chun-Li, for bringing me back here for a little bit. And we'll see you guys back here real soon. Good night, everybody. Take care. And blaze on! Thank you for 1,000. See you in August for Raw. And, of course, we head to the 1,000 era. The 1,000s era now. Happy birthday, AB Mugen. Happy birthday.